welcome to the DLS Varsity's coaching show. I'm your host, Noah Wilson, and we preview and review each football game as we go along in our season. Today, I'm going to be talking to junior running back Derrick Blanche and offensive line coach, Coach Guaragna. Please stay tuned. I'm here with Derrick Blanche, junior running back. Derrick, how are we doing today?
How are you?
It's great to see you.
Good to see you too.
So last Friday, you recorded 6 yards per carry and even a touchdown against Folsom, which was very decisive in our 14-7 win. Especially coming back from an injury that has prolonged you during the season, what do you attribute your success coming right off the bat?
Attributing my success just to people who helped me get back, like Ken and Doug. With them every day. They're helping me get back, helping me make sure I'm 100% healthy, and then I do rehab on my own, just to make sure I'm on top of everything, and just to make sure my body is as good as it can be to be able to perform the best I can for my team and for myself, obviously, and yeah, so.
And what motivated you during that Folsom game, coming back from an injury, being there with your buddies?
Yeah, I was definitely amped up coming back for that game because I'd been out the previous week not being able to play, so that had built up over the last week of me being out, just being at the last game, sitting on the sideline, not being able to get in there and play with my friends and my teammates, and it was just really excited to be able to get back in there. Plus, it being like the biggest game in NorCal that week, so it definitely is a lot of excitement, a lot of built up, just enthusiasm, just ready to get out there and do what I know how to do best.
As a running back, what is your mindset through this season?
Throughout the season, man, just to run the ball, not to think about it too much, just run physical, hard, score touchdowns, just be what my team needs me to be, and just do what I know I can do, be decisive on the move, just play my game, just know how I play my game, how I know how to play it.
And going against this McClemens team, what can we expect from you on the field?
Definitely just like last week, running hard. Hopefully not in my head too much. Thinking on the dime, and just playing my game. I don't wanna be too much on my head while I'm playing. So I just wanna play my game, be there for my teammates, and we're just gonna homecoming game. So it's gonna be fun out there.
Great. So on Friday against McClemens, it's gonna be around halfway through our season. What do you see for the rest of the season? That's your main point of improvement. What's your main hurdle that you want to cross?
Yeah, so as we're approaching like about halfway through the season, I just want to probably our main hurdle is not getting complacent, probably not letting our foot off the gas. We started off a little rocky, and we weren't as physical as we needed to be, and as we fixed that throughout the past 3 weeks, we just need to keep that going and keep it going uphill and not taking our foot off the gas, because we know we haven't even touched the peak of what we can be. So I would say that the biggest hurdle is not getting complacent, not taking our foot off the gas, and just keep pressing, keep going, and keep working hard, and we're just going to keep going up and see the results we want to see by the end of the season.
Well, thank you, Derrick, for coming and joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Our game plan was to be physical going in. So we ran the ball. I think we ended up running the ball 61 times. Between Blanche and Dominic Kelly, they had, I think, 47 carries combined, and that was our game plan. Our game plan was to be physical. It was to get after them, and we still have a lot of stuff to clean up in terms of technique and whatnot, but they got off the ball and they got into them and they executed the game plan that we wanted.
And what impact will that win have for the rest of the season?
I think it's a lot to carry forward. We didn't start out the season very physical. And these past 3 games, we've become increasingly physical. So that's been good to see. And if we can carry that going forward, then I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
And this season, we've had a lot of success running the ball. Do you see any change in coaching style into more of a pass play team?
We've always been a run first team, and I believe we will continue to be a run first team. Do we want to throw the ball a little bit more? Yeah, probably. We probably need to work on that a little bit more and get that element of our game going. But these last 3 games, we felt for what our team needed, and in order to have good games, that we really needed to emphasize the run. and we did that. And we're going to always emphasize the run.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe that we need to throw the ball just a little bit more, especially going forward once we get into league and into the playoffs and, hopefully make a run at a NorCal or a state title game.
Okay, I see. So as you mentioned, going forward, this week we go against McClymonds. What are you saying to this offensive line to improve, especially from our game last week?
I'm really having them focus on their first step and how their proper first step and all that type of stuff. But our game plan is the same. Our game plan is still, run the ball, be physical, take it to them, so it can open up the pass. But in terms of like little things, like I said, I'm having the offensive line focus on their first step and taking the proper first step out and all that, and their technique builds off of that. So that's what I'm having them try to build off of from the last game.
Okay. How would you describe your coaching style?
I'm a little bit probably more laid back than most offensive line coaches, but I've tried to, I build a relationship with them to know, so they know when I actually, how I talk to them and when, they need to change their kind of attitude about certain things. I get into them. I try to teach more than yell, but I'm sure people see me on the sidelines yell plenty as well. That's kind of how I would describe it. I'm not a big yeller. I'm more reserved and trying to tell them what to do and, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong. I'm not in your face type of coach.